Alright, so I've been playing this game called Roblox for 7 years now, and sometimes when I was playing it, I wondered how did video games evolve from when they were first created to modern time, and they first started they first started as a form of the 1970s ping pong game, and it was a big hit after its release. The purpose of creating the technology was to be able to spread the experience of was to be able to spread the experience of computer technology during that time. And then after this, 20 years later, in 1960, the first uh, the first video game arcade, the first like yeah, the first arcade video games were created, and it was a combat game called Space Wars. And it was a combat game called Space Wars. And after this, there were the more block-like monitors that uh that came with that they were mostly used with for studying business and government uses. But while they were used for this, there was the classic 1970s ping pong game that was invented during that time. So it also had that use of being able to play that on the computer. And then after that, we have the more modern monitors that came with some things like Minecraft, a block game about survival, uh, Dinoblocks, which is now known as Roblox, and they've had many lawsuits in the past for copyright and just lots of other things. But yeah, that's just, and then also a bunch of websites about like the current, past, or like predictions of the future and things like news. Yeah. And then sometimes when I'm playing these video games, I'm also thinking, how can I how can I make someone like play video games? Because like maybe some facts that will maybe help them want to play video games more, or no, just be able to get them to play video games. So it turns out that surgeons that play video games, the controller video games, have a 30% and they have 30% more speed and make fewer mistakes when operating. And not only and they also made fewer mistakes. But then uh this can be important with spending time with family and keeping people alive. And those people that are able to stay alive, they can also spend more time with their family, and maybe their family won't be their family won't have to grieve that a very close relative just passed away. But another good benefit of playing video games is that your brain can produce more gray matter, and gray matter just it can like boost brain connective connection, and it can so yeah, it can boost brain connection and make you think a bit more. So yeah, and it can improve memory. So you and another thing is that you can also get tricked into learning. Like me, for an example, I've been playing this game for 7 years and I've accidentally learned about physics. But yeah, I've accidentally learned about physics sometimes, like jet propelled things and just some stuff like that. I've also learned some stuff about laws and yeah. But uh you can also make like you can also make money from doing this. Like so some people play video games basically for a living. Like Flamingo, he's a very popular Roblox YouTuber with over 10 million subscribers, and he averages uh $200,000 per year from one video. And like within the first hour of his video being created, he makes $2,416, and within the first hour of it being uploaded, and he makes about 275 videos a year. So if you think about that, he does make lots of money per year just from playing video games. And you know, I've been wondering. So I'm on YouTube myself. I'm not that popular yet, but I hope to be up there one day. But yeah, sometimes I wonder how much money can I possibly make, and your channel has to be monetized, and for your channel to get monetized, you need to have no community guideline strikes, which means you did not violate YouTube's terms of service policy at all while you were on the website. And that you also need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours within like the last 9 months, about there, and that you and then you also need two-step verification in your phone number to be able to make money. But then even after that, the viewer would have to watch the advertisement for about the viewer would have to watch the advertisement for 10 seconds for the creator to make money, but even then the creator only makes 18 cents per advertisement that is watched. Well, per advertisement that's watched for the 10 seconds. So if the smaller channels won't make as much money, but they'll still be making a lot of money. And so like really just the conclusion is that you know, it's just video games, although there can be some negative side effects, it might not be as bad as lots of people say, because they are pretty good. You can make a lot of money, and more lives can be saved. You can spend more time with family sometimes. So yeah, although they do have negative side effects, they can just be very good.